What's happening? What's happening? Okay, make sure I have the audio going good. Can everybody hear me? Did I even double check that I'm using the right mic? Did I do that? I did it. I did. I'm using the right mic. We're good, everyone. Cool. How's it going? I haven't I haven't been able to do a live stream in the last. I'm using the right mic.
Ooh, there's
I'm using the right mic. We're
Cool.
good, everyone. How's it going? I haven't. How's it going? I haven't able to do a live stream. Able to do a live stream in the last. I'm using the right mic.
Ooh, there's
That's why you don't have your live scheduled. Okay.
When I have
able to do a live stream. Able to do a live stream in the last. The right mic.
Ooh, there's
That's why you don't have your live scheduled. Okay. When I have able to do a live do a live stream in the last. The right mic.
Ooh, there's
That's why you don't have your live scheduled. Okay. When I have able to do a live stream in the last. The right mic.
Ooh, there's
That's why you don't have your live scheduled. Okay. When I have able to do a live stream in the last. The right mic.
Ooh, there's
That's why you don't have your live scheduled. Okay. When I have able to do a live stream in the last. The right mic.
Ooh, there's
That's why you don't have your live scheduled. Okay. When I have able to do a live stream in the last. The right mic.
Ooh, there's
That's why you don't have your live scheduled. Okay. When I have able to do a live stream in the last. The right mic.
Ooh, there's
That's why you don't have your live scheduled. Okay. When I have able to do a live stream in the last. The right mic.
Ooh, there's
That's why you don't have your live scheduled. Okay. When I have able to do a live stream in the last. The right mic.
Ooh, there's
That's why you don't have your live scheduled. Okay. When I have able to do a live stream in the last. The right mic. Sorry, I have an audio
That's why
loop.
you don't have
Yeah, loop, loop, loop.
your live.
What's going on? Where is it coming from?
Sorry, I have
audio.
an audio
That's why
loop.
you don't One second,
have-
let's try
loop,
this.
loop,
Okay, this is what live problems look like. I just muted my computer. That was weird. Let me figure out where that no sound. Now I know. I just muted it. I'm so sorry. I had a tab somewhere. I restarted my computer and there is some tab somewhere that is playing. So let me just close all that stuff out and let's fix that. Oh gosh. This is the only tab that I needed. I needed this tab. And okay, let's try it now. There's still some sort of audio loop. What's going on? Don't live stream for a few days, and this is what happens to you. It's insanity. Okay. No, not that, bro. This is why you don't have too many tabs left open. If there's any reason, this is it. Any tabs left open. What the? Where is the audio coming from? I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm going to close that tab too, I guess. Is it that one? No. I think I found it, everyone. I found it. Okay. Did I find it? Yeah, I think I found it. One tab that I left open on a random tab, browser tab. Okay, let's go back. What are you doing? Or I get my audio back on? I'm so sorry. Oh gosh. Hey, that's live video for you. What are you gonna do? Let me make sure. Can you hear me now? Let me know you can hear me now. I'm gonna go check on the stream just to make sure that I real quick. We'll make sure that you're hearing me again. I'll just check it on my phone actually, so I'm not doing the thing. Oh man. Audio. I'm gonna check on X real quick on my phone. Make sure you could hear me. I'm also streaming to YouTube. Make sure that you're hearing me. We can hear me. Yay. Success. Okay. I'm so sorry about that. Okay. Let me just throw these up real quick. Sorry that I haven't been able to stream the last couple of days. I've actually been pretty sick. I had a big sinus infection and I'm all drugged up right now. So
it's gonna get me through. But I felt good enough to stream. Otherwise, I was kind of like the medicine they gave me made me all wonky as well. So I didn't want to like be all drowsy and stuff while live streaming with you guys. Here we go. So again, I always say this, my lives, if you want to come and hang out with me, you would always come to my Discord at dunkmedia.club. Let me just throw on some music in the background as well. And also, or my dunkmedia.club, as well as come and learn how I monetize and the different things that I do over at Gary.club/dunk. So, and now for that silence that's in my head right now, I need to add some, boom. There we go. Now we're actually getting started. Only 5 minutes of chaos. I am legal drugs that the doctor gave me. But yeah, so I'm feeling better now, but again, I'm not at 200% yet, which is what I try to always be at. Always be at 200% because, you know, you always got to be that. Yay, everybody can hear me. Okay. So, okay. All right. So let me just share my screen real quick. Just go through my usual stuff that I like to start everything out with. Okay, I was already sharing the screen. I just have to do this button now. Hit that button there. Yeah, I want to make it bigger so you can see what I'm doing. So one thing that I wanted to say, like, so I was playing around with a poll, and I guess I got to shave because I asked a very serious question, and I asked if I should shave to start 2024 off right and just start fresh. So I think that I'm going to be shaving right after this live. I'll record it and share it with everybody because I know you just want to see me shaving, I guess. Everybody said they wanted me to. So I guess I'm going to start fresh. I have to warn you, I will look like 10 years younger instantly once I shave. Just telling you right now. So if you think, oh, who's that person that's live streaming? That's not Jonathan or Dunk. It's still me. It's still me. I just will look younger because that's the only reason I ever get into a bar, because they're like, oh, you have facial hair, you must be over 21. I'm significantly over 21, but yeah, you get the point. Ooh, who is that? I haven't shaved yet. It's still there. It's just brighter, darker picture. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna shave. I'm gonna record it. I'll post it. You tell me, tell me if you yeah, I'm rambling now. Okay, let me get to what I'm talking about. What's up, Gino? Great to see you. Oh, you it will be my little bro. I've never had a little bro. I'm the youngest. I'm the youngest of 3. And I've always been the little one. I watched my siblings grow up. And that's why I got away with more, because I saw the mistakes they made and I learned. See, it pays to pay attention. It really does. I got away with a lot more. And I found my way into fun communities like this, hanging out with all of you. Okay, so let me actually get into what I wanted to talk about now that I've wasted like 5 minutes trying to figure out an audio loop. Okay, what I've been working on while in my sickness is I've been kind of recreating myself. And I've been talking about this a little bit in my lives recently. So first off, I posted this in Gary Club, and and if you don't know what Gary Club is, it's a community for creators that want to monetize in Web3. And I love monetizing in Web3. I monetize with affiliate marketing as well. That's my main Web2 monetization, which again, I really do think affiliate marketing is a really easy way to get started in Web2 income. One of the easiest ways. You don't need a product. You could just start making money by promoting things you actually believe in, not spamming, not tricking people into buying something, but just talk about, like, right, I talk about products. DESCRIPT is a good example. I talk about DESCRIPT all the time on this channel because I use it all the time. And that's a good way that you could start making money with affiliate marketing today. Just today, share what you're already using. Most things have an affiliate program. If you can't find the affiliate program, just type in the word of the whatever that product is, and then follow it up with the word affiliate. And I'd be pretty sure you'll find an affiliate program that's connected to it. Let me make it so I can see everybody's comments. I still have one screen. This is going to be an issue that I have for like the next month. I'll fill you in on what's going on with what I'm doing here and there, but I'm going to be kind of out and not. I thought I was going to go home like this week, and now it's turning out I'm probably not going to go home for a month. So it's a whole thing. So besides that, okay, different story. But yeah, I started monetizing with affiliate marketing right away. But Web3, I'd say Gary Club is the best way to monetize in Web3 right now as a business, not just like sending money around and doing DeFi stuff, but as somebody that wants to grow and build a business in Web3, I haven't found anything that parallels it. And if you have, let me know about it. I want to take a look at it. Put it in the comments. Put it like, let me know. Jump into my Discord and let me know about it. If there's something you think is better, take a look at this. Go to gary.club/Dunk and let me know if you could find another Web3 monetization platform that is better. I want to see it if you think that it's better. And you need to tell me why and why it's better. Because I can tell you what I like about this. But I'd love to hear any alternative. Drop it in the comments. Drop it in my Discord, wherever you want. Or go into Gary Club and tell us about it there. We'd love to hear about the alternatives. Cool. All right. So what I wanted to show you is this. So I dropped my comments, and there's a whole platform here as well. So what I've been doing is I've been building out kind of, so there's a thing that ChatGPT added called custom GPTs. And you could really, really break this up into like a huge amount of like detail. You could really go dive deep into the detail that you can get into with these custom GPTs. Like if I click create, it's in create right here. It would bring this box, and I could have a chat with say like, I need, you are my personal assistant, and you are do this, that. You give it the basis, and what it will start to do is it will start to automatically fill in this information on this page. Now, one thing that I've learned very quickly with these custom GPTs is that as you have conversations under create, it's going to constantly be overwriting this. So it's not really the best to just keep on having the conversation with the builder. You want to give it a framework of what type of thing you want it to create first. Like, yeah, you say the same thing you would put into a prompt if you wanted to prompt. So the idea is, instead of giving that prompt to get, you are a professional marketer that helps with YouTube videos, you model off of this person, you could build that and have it in your configure right here. And, conversation starters, descriptions, names, a logo, all that stuff. But the thing that I really, really got value from is this one right here, where it says knowledge. And right in this one, it's empty. And I always leave code interpreter on. Just trust me, just turn all three of those on. It would just, but when I add, sorry if I'm going to be sniffly because my sinuses are still all messed up. So apologies in advance. I'll try to not be all sniffly and disgusting. Cool. So building out these knowledge, it's not so much about just taking stuff off the internet and just dropping it in. It's about understanding who you are and understanding your business, understanding your ethics, understanding all sorts of things about you, so it's going to give you a more authentic, proper answer that you wouldn't necessarily get if you were just talking to just ChatGPT. And for instance, there's a lot of stuff that I talk about with Web3. ChatGPT may not have all of that stuff at the ready, or it might have to search the internet. And one thing I also found out that ChatGPT is not good at, it's not searching at anything that is a website that's protected by Cloudflare. So if you have a website that's protected by Cloudflare, it may not allow it to search the site and scrape it, which is part of the way that ChatGPT actually gets that information. So what I've been doing, and I'm going to go, is this the right one? So not that one. I'll just go back here. Not that one. There we go. So what I've been doing, I'm going to go to the edit GPT, and this is the one, you'll never guess what I named the GPT that I'm building for myself. It's called Dunk GPT. I was being really creative. I really thought really hard. See, I was working on another one I called Dunk Brain, and that one didn't work how I hoped. But I decided I'll start over and call it Dunk GPT, because if you want to think about me, all you need to think about is one word: dunk. That's me. That's me. So everything is dunk something. Yeah. And another thing, that I have an AI hub in my Discord, and I've been thinking about just renaming it to the Dunk Hub, or it's the AI hub. I was thinking about just calling it the Dunk Hub and making it a little bit more broad, still talking about AI stuff, but making it sort of like my Patreon. Right now, it's 50 dunk a month if you want to be in there, unless you got in when it was a flat fee. And I was thinking I'm going to start posting more stuff in there, treating it like a Patreon. But right now, it has like a dollar amount that you could also pay, but I'm thinking about dropping that and only doing it in dunk pretty soon. So if you did want to, if you're not in there, you can go to gary.club/dunk and you can go and sign up for that now. If you did want to do it in 50, that's great. If you did want to do it in dollars, that's great right now. But pretty soon, I think I'm going to be removing the dollars and just going with dunk and not having any dollar option. So you either buy tokens or earn them or whatever you want. And that's kind of the reason why I really like Web3 monetization. So, okay, back to this. But building this, edited ChatGPT. See, I had conversations with that and it built out this DunkGPT, expert marketer and professional success coach. The primary role is to assist creating perfect video content focusing on live streaming. And see, that's one thing that it's not just on live streaming, so I'm going to make that tweak there as well. Live streaming and edited videos. I wanted to make that little update there. But that's so you can go back and make those tweaks. That's very important. So I'm just going to make that update so it's updated in my GPT right there. You go to the top right corner and you just say update. And you could either do only me, anyone, or you could do public, which just makes it so everybody could access it. But this is just for me. If you want to copy what I'm doing, copy my steps and you're going to have a similar result, but it's going to be custom for you because you don't want my answers. My answers are wrong for you, just like your answers would be wrong for me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. Cool. So then it gives you these conversation starters. These aren't really required, but if you have a particular one, like a common thing, like write me an email sequence for an affiliate program or whatever, something like that, or write me like something that you have repeatedly. I need an email or a YouTube video description, and you can give it that. So what you would do is you'd give it pre-decided prompts. They're just pre-decided prompts to get it, but it uses your database. But then I'm building this out right now. So I have my personal background of Dunk, monetization and growth, and then I have business overview of Dunk, and then I have this. These are then target market, and the one that I was working on last night. So one thing about being sick on New Year's Eve is you just stay at home. And since you're on medication, you can't go out partying or anything like that. So it's like, I just stayed at home and I watched a movie with my family. It was kind of a chill New Year's Eve. It was fine. I got them to watch movies that my family would never watch before because I'm a movie nut. You know that. Everybody knows that. So now I could just tell you to add in this data. And you probably would get to like, man, that's a lot of information that you need to add in. Now, I had that same limiting belief myself, but I had to think, you know what? I have a bot that I'm able to use to help me get the answers that the bot needs to learn more about me. So what I started with is I started filling these things out and I was asking it, but then I wanted to go and make sure, if you don't know about ChatGPT's custom feature, you can go down to, which tab is it? Right here. It's the bottom left corner. Just so you know, this is ChatGPT Plus. If you, unfortunately, I think that they still, I could go check on a logged out browser if you want, but I think it's still locked up as far as allowing new members. But if you do have it, you have access to this. If you don't, I'm sorry, I don't. Patience. So what you could do is you can go to this thing where it says custom instructions, and it will give you 2 boxes that you can fill up to 1,500 characters in order to really get it to know about you. It could learn about your writing style. It will learn about the outputs that you want. Like, one thing that I really like is I like having everything very, very, very detailed. I like all the information. I don't want some summary. I want it to be exactly information that I need. But then I also like to have a conclusion or a summary at the end. That's one thing, the way I like it. So I have the very, very thought out version, and then a conclusion, or in conclusion, so this is the summary of everything in a short paragraph versus, multiple paragraphs. So that's how I like it. Now you could tell it to do whatever you want in these custom instructions, but what I did is, let me go find the right tab. So I had this thing. So let's see, right here, I told it, you could look at all these things. You could look at even things that I have my goal, help me out, mission, goals, things like that. I asked it questions. I told it I wanted them to be 1,500 characters, and it gave me these questions, and these are good questions to fill out. So professional, focus, and goals. That's cool. Yeah, those are good things to know about yourself, right? If you're doing some sort of business. Mm-hmm. And let me know if if you're liking this so far. Let me know in the comments. Just give me like a thumbs up, or let me know if you're actually liking this. So cool. And then we have personal preferences and interests. Now I'm a TV person, blah, 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 all that stuff. So it's already, the thing is that I've already been putting some data into that knowledge. So it's already knows stuff about me to make this more prevalent. So what will happen is I got a little bit better answers than you might, because I already put knowledge and I'm using my Dunk GPT in order to do this. There's things like interaction style. Then there's things like challenges in areas of development, things that I'm struggling with. Like I filled it out, and when I filled it out, I kind of treat this kind of like your journal. Nobody's going to have to read it. Now, nobody has to read it, except you put it in the AI. Yeah, the AI is going to read it, but think of it as like this sounding board that isn't going to judge you. Don't feel bad about saying, man, this is my personal limiting belief, and it holds me back in this way. And if I need help getting past it. Awesome, you can hear me. PF, the mystery PF. Wonder who it is. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. So there's interaction styles, and then challenges and developments. Like I was saying, things that you need to have help with. Be honest with yourself. I spent 3 hours filling this out yesterday. And you're like, oh, that's a lot of time to spend filling this out. That was not AI writing it for me. That was me filling it out myself and really, really diving deep. But it gave me questions to really, really expand on and really flesh it out. So now I could take all these. I'm not going to actually scroll down any farther because, again, I told you, it's like a personal diary. So a lot of the things, I don't have to share it with you is the point. But you could do this. Keep all those things to yourself. But now you have somebody that's not going to judge you, not going to care, but is going to give you the advice that you need in order to succeed. And don't worry about what they think, because it is a robot. It has no feelings. Sorry, it's not real. AI is not even real. Machine learning. Remember, I say it all the time. Nothing artificial about it. There is no intelligence. I'm making the intelligence. It's just rewording it in a way that makes it a little bit more, cohesive, I guess would be a good word. Ethics, that's another thing. Like, I have a certain thing. I never want to talk about politics. You don't need to know what my politics are. I don't care what yours are. So I say, leave it all out. That's one thing I put in there. It's like, don't ever bring up, don't even reference it. Move on. Guidelines and professional standards. A gossipy robot? Maybe. I'll have to have a talk with it later. Make sure that it doesn't actually have any conversations with other bots. Maybe I should ask the bot if it ever talks to other bots. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. It could be a gossipy robot. Okay. So what I did is, and then I spent time just building that. I had notes, and what you do at that point is I fed it back into ChatGPT. The next comment below, again, that's personal. I'm not really gonna go and show you what my response, because that was something personal for me. And I took that and it gave me the blocks to fill in on the which tab was it? On the custom instructions. Now, the custom instructions are built out, and it knows more about me. So now what could I do? I can go back over to. I took the custom instructions, added them in here as well, just so it would have another one. I took my actual notes that I wrote. So it wrote custom instructions, and then I also gave it my notes. I gave it my notes in my words, not in ChatGPT's words, in my words. I gave it a reference of everything that I just filled in, all those questions that I answered. So now, whenever ChatGPT, I ask it to do something, it has all this to reference. It has my thoughts. It has my personal belief in things. It has my standards. It has all of the things that I've tried. It has some personal stories that I've given it. It has all of these things that, and I just can keep on building on this. So now I've added in the where is it? The custom instructions, but now I'm just going to keep on building out more and more of the knowledge. So what I'm working on right now is I'm working on a really good email sequence. So I want it to really, really understand how I write emails. So right now, what I told it, let me see if I could actually find the right. Here, let me find it real quick. Look at that guy. Where is it? So I gave it a conversation about, so this tab, I was basically saying that I needed help figuring out the best lead magnet, as well as a really good email sequence that can really connect all the things that I want. So when somebody gets into an email sequence and they opt in, let me just bring this tab back real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. I'm always paranoid about my privacy. So if I ever take a tab away or something like that, it's just because I like my privacy, and I know you like yours too. So I gave it some, let me make sure I'm sharing the right tab. Oh, wait. Ooh, robots exposing my secrets. Sorry, I missed that one. Yeah, the robots. They probably all meet up together. Jerks. Okay. Cool. So, all right. So it's written me this email. So what I can go down. I kept it. Let me go see. There's 3 different versions right here that I went through, different ones. So if you go down to the first one, I kept on kind of fine tuning it, and I kept on going back and kind of tweaking my output or my input into that previous box with my notes and the directions that I gave it. So what's happening is okay, I was not very happy with this output. Yeah, it got a welcome email, but it was welcome to the Dunk community. But if you've got an email that says welcome to the Dunk community after doing a lead magnet opt-in, you'd be like, what is this and why do I care? You don't. So that's a really bad headline for a opt-in email, So welcome to the Dunk email, welcome aboard. They think that they're joining something. They just opted to get a free lead magnet. What are they talking about? They joined something. That doesn't make sense. So I made notes saying little things, and then I went on to the next one, and I had email sequence. Now we have this is welcome to your newbie. That's better. It's better. But I read this and it gave me some bullet notes. I'm like, I want it to actually be an email. So be okay with yelling at your ChatGPT. So it's okay that these aren't coming out right at this point, because it's what I'm doing is now we go to the third one. Now this was much closer. So we have welcome to a world where content equals freedom. Now it's using the word freedom more than I wanted it to, because I talked about time freedom. This one of my biggest things. I really like time freedom. Now, the reason why I say time freedom versus financial freedom is, what are we actually doing this for? We're doing this so we have freedom of time, so I can go do what I want, so I don't have to go to work, so I don't have to do these things, so I have enough money to do the things that I want in life. That's why I do what I do, And again, it's nothing as financial advice. It never is. But I'm just showing you what I'm doing to find my own time freedom. And I've been able to do that pretty effectively in all sorts of different ways. And that's why I share. That was a limiting belief that I had for a long time about sharing Web3 monetization methods on this channel. Because like, yeah, people don't like talking about Web3 stuff on this channel. They'll reject it. But you know, it's the end. That's me sharing my journey. So I think that, you know, time freedom is the most important thing, because it's one thing that I can't buy any more of. I only have so much time, so I need to do that. So I can go through these emails, and what I would do at this point is I would copy all these emails if I'm happy with this result, and this is what I'm going to be doing today. And I would take it and say, like, I would take the emails and I would then start changing them and tweaking. This is not your final output. AI will not give you a final output. It never will. It's never done when the AI spits it out. Do not copy and paste AI content. That's not how a creator creates content. Do not copy and paste. Yes, copy and paste, and then change it, work on it further. And then, like, even when I get my final outputs, there's always something that I've tweaked in scripts and things like that, and understanding it. So I take this email sequence. So there's 5 email welcome sequence. So if you opt into this email, I'm working on this right now. And when it's ready, I have a feeling I'm going to be telling everybody here to opt into it, and you know, you'll join my email sequence. I'll give you a gift of a resource, and you could go through the sequence. I'm showing you how I'm building it. Go do it the same way, monetize the same. You don't even have to do it in Web3. Do it in Web2. Affiliate marketing is how I got started. There's a whole bunch of different ways to make, you know, Web2 and Web3 income. So what I make those modifications, and what I like doing is I just keep on going into the bot, and I would take the new updated version, I would paste it back in here. So imagine that's the new one that's been tweaked. It has like, and I would tell it something like, I'm not going to actually do it because I haven't made the notes yet. This is something that I do on my own. I wouldn't really live stream this just because it's something that I really need to focus on and really flow and stuff, you know. But then I tell it something like, okay, this is the updated version of the email sequence above with my notes and modifications. So, and then I would tell it something like, if you have any notes on how to improve it, let me know below. Something like this. I'm not like, I don't even have to talk to it in good English. Half the time I don't. The spellings and all that stuff, it knows. So you can just go down into this. You can get as elaborate of saying like what you want from it. You can tell it, give me notes. I often tell it to let me know if what you think could be improved on it, not to completely rewrite it. Give me notes before you rewrite. Stuff like that. Be as detailed. If you want it to not do something, tell it to not do something. And then after that point, you're going to get another output. And at a certain point, it's going to be pretty close to the email sequence. Say it doesn't have a call to action. Maybe say, hey, you could say something like this. There was no call to action to join my Discord server called Dunk. And again, I've talked about my Discord server and what it's all about in the knowledge. So it knows about what the Discord is. I don't have to explain it here because it already knows that I have a Discord server called Dunk and what it's about, what I talk about on it. And if it doesn't yet, that's a piece of knowledge that I could add into it. So next time that I have this, I don't have to explain it to the bot anymore. It knows about it. And anytime, maybe I have a Discord document, and anytime that I'm making additions to my Discord, I just update that document and swap it out in the GPT, and I have a smarter, more in tune AI that is going to serve me better, and in turn serve you better. I just go deep into that however I want, and it's going to Okay. Oh, we saw that. Okay, it will work in that CTA, that call to action. Maybe it's like, hey, I need to have more. I need to at least have one affiliate offer somewhere in this. It could be, hey, mention DESCRIPT. It could be DESCRIPT. It's going to find an organic way in this, or I could say, include more open loops in the emails. And if you don't know what an open loop is, what that is when you get to the end of an email, if you ever read some marketing email, often they set up the next email, or they say they mention something at the beginning of an email that they don't get to until the end, or they mention it at the end of an email that they don't get to until the next email or the one after that, because you get to, it's like the end of a sequel. You want to have the sequel to it's like setting up the sequel. It's basically, sometimes it's in the same email, sometimes it's a completely different email, and it helps people stay engaged and want more because they're curiosity, right? So if those things are missing, tell it. And once you have that perfect template that you feel is perfect, at least at the perfect enough, done is better than perfect, good enough template, you would take that, drop it into something like text edit. That's what I use. I just use text edit. So I would, again, I would just, so say that's your email sequence. Again, I would make modifications. I'll bring up a text edit document so you can see what I'm talking about. You can see. Bum, bum, bum. Share screen. So I usually just drop it in, and then I don't know if you could actually, I don't know, you can't see the thing. So here, don't just save this as a text edit file. However you do it, just save it as a PDF. Just trust me, it's better if you save it as a PDF. It doesn't matter. It's going to read all the text. You're good. But once it's done, then you just tell it like, oh, this is email. This is my welcome email sequence example. And once you have that welcome email sequence example, then you could take that and once you have that, you go back to your custom GPT's knowledge, and you just hit upload file, add it here, and then you'd hit update. Make sure that if you want it to be public or only me or anyone with a link, just decide what you want. Do that, and now your GPT is smarter. And when I say, hey, I need a new email sequence for my, for a new landing page. So I built my landing page email sequence, and say I don't get as good of a result as I need, and I make tweaks to it, I can just keep on updating that file, and now it's getting smarter because that's the manual part. You just need to manually add the content to it, and it's something that anybody that has ChatGPT Plus can do, included, and all internal. So you're building that knowledge base based off of what's in it. So I just wanted to share this with you because I think this is something that people don't really realize. They just go and chat with ChatGPT and they wonder why they're getting generic crap. Why are they getting generic crap? Because it's the same as everybody else. But what did I do? I created first. Well, I actually started with the other one, but I started creating wherever it went, the custom instructions. And then I started adding more to the knowledge, and I gave it more information here for the instructions for what I wanted to actually create. You could update this, you could do all of those things, but just I know you're looking at it and going, that's a lot of work, but it's not a lot of work. You just start with one, and then when you have another thing you want to teach it, just chat with it and save that and put it back in so it knows it for next time. Help it know more about you, because again, there's no such thing as AI. It's not artificial, and there is only the intelligence you give it. This is building the knowledge, the intelligence for your bot. So if you cannot blame a brainless, AI tool because it doesn't know you, because you're you. It's like, oh, search the internet. You're gonna get random internet stuff then. If you really want it to know what you want, your style, your voice, start doing this today. And again, jump into my Discord. Let me know in my Discord, dunkmedia.club. Show me your results. I'm not selling you anything by showing you this. I'm just showing you a way that you could actually benefit from it. Yeah, maybe if you go and sign up for one of my affiliate products or support me on gary.club/dunk, that would help support me. Absolutely. Financially, that would help me. But you don't have to do that. Just go and do this to help yourself in whatever way it is. Maybe you're not doing it like the same purpose as me. Find your purpose, have conversations with the bot. If you don't know what questions to ask it to ask you the questions it needs you to fill out so it can learn about you. What questions do you need me to answer so you could know more about me? For my business, for my purpose, I'm trying to do this. What do you need to know about me in order to do this successfully? That's it. Sorry, I gotta wipe my nose. Try to delay it. I got the. No, where did it go? It's in my pocket. Sorry. Ooh, it smells like Vicks. Okay. Cool. That's really what I wanted to go over today. I know that seems very simple, but this has been work that I've been putting in. And if you put in the work today to get your first chunk of the knowledge done, you will have a vast edge over 99.9999% of the people out there, because most people are too lazy to do this. Too lazy. They are too lazy. Lazy. That's all it is. Do not be part of the 0.0000 or whatever 99. Be part of that 0.0001% of the non-lazy people that have an unfair advantage because they put in a few hours of work to actually help their personal assistant actually be able to assist them better. Think about that. And the amount of time this has saved me alone already is just mind-boggling. So again, I could ramble about this for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, but go and start this. Create your first one. Go into my Discord at dunkmedia.club. Show me your results. Show me how you did this. If you have questions, jump into my Discord at dunkmedia.club. I'm happy to answer your questions. And if you want extra help, you can go and support me at gary.club/dunk. Grab my creator coin over there. That's a really cool Web3 method. And again, I mentioned I'm going to be I think that I'm going to restructure the AI hub as just the Dunk Hub, because, it's going to be my kind of like my version of what do you call it? A Patreon. It's going to be, something small, something that I'll give a little extra to. But not just on AI, but this kind of stuff I love to share in there too. If you want to get my attention more, that's another place that you could probably get my attention better. So, jump in there and take a look. You can find out all those things on the offers page at gary.club/dunk. Cool. All right. I'm going to wrap it up today. I'm going to try to do a live stream again tomorrow. I am flying somewhere tomorrow, so I'm going to try to do it in the morning. And then after that, I'm going to still be doing live streams. It just might have a different background because I'm going to be in a different place. And I might not have this. I might have a different mic. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right. Thanks, everyone. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you, PF, for hanging out with me the whole entire time. That was awesome. And thank you. Happy New Year to everyone. Thank you. And I will see everyone in the next live, as well as make sure you check out the videos that I am editing and putting up on my other YouTube channel at youtube.com/@theblockchain, where I just show all those Web3 things. It's the kind of more the technical stuff from Web3. If you like technical, check out that channel. This is a little bit more me showing you what I'm doing. The other one is all the nitty and gritty tutorial stuff that I just put there because I like having a little bit more of a one-on-one relationship on this channel. That one's more of the tutorials. So see you in the next video. Thanks again for hanging out with me. again, Happy New Year. I'm going to go and blow my nose and I guess shave my face. I'm going to shave my face. Make sure you're following me on X. I'm going to post the video there on X. Maybe I'll post it on Instagram too. We'll see. I'll post it all over the place. We'll figure it out. Okay. Peace out. Bye. Thank you.